I ain't ducking shit. I don't be trusting shit. Any given fucking Sunday, man. We back up in this bitch, man. Y'all already know how we coming for everything, man. We got to talk about these games, keep y'all updated. It was a wild week-ass 14. You got motherfuckers getting knocked out, motherfuckers getting ass whooping at the week, motherfuckers getting exposed, fries out here type deal. But we gonna shoot straight up into it, man. You got another upset. We gonna start with this Packers and Lions game, man. As you can see, the Lions put belt to ass on the Packers again. His quarterback played with a 68.1 range, 177 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. 8 for 20 from the field, 40% completion. Go over to his rush. He had 16 attempts for 87 yards, 0 touchdown. Golf added 1 touchdown, rushing touchdown. Receiving, you had Jameson Williams, 3 receptions, 129 yards, 1 touchdown. He did his shit, man. He always do his shit. And we gonna go over to his defense. These Detroit Lions, man, they were #1 in defense up in the league, and they play good defense. As you can see, DJ Reed Jr. had 2 picks right here, came to play. Then you had Tyson Campbell, had 2 picks as well. Man, these DBs is fast. They sneaky fast. So, of course, he come out, get that dub, man, over the Packers. The Packers felt uncomfortable out there, man. He played with a 12.4 range, 128 yards and 5 picks. That is not like him. I don't know what the fuck he had going on, but man, go back to the drawing board and get that shit right, bro. It's horrible for a quarterback performance. Josh Jacobs added 6 attempts for 47 yards and 1 touchdown, bro. I mean, it wasn't enough, but shit, at least you added 1 touchdown. We'll give you that type deal. And everything else is self-explanatory, as you can see. No, that's it, man. Belt to ass, bro. Lions take that, man. You got the Jaguars, the Tennessee. I believe that was the fourth. We ain't gonna talk about that. The Jags get that win. Then Miami, put belt to ass up on the Jets, man. We always got to talk about this. This Jets is wild as hell. He just be talking in the chat. I swear to God, he do. Tua played with a 95.2 rating, 211 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, man. That man was 20 for 30 from the field with a 66% completion percentage. Pass completion percentage. Y'all be knowing what the fuck I be trying to say. Devon A-Chain had 17 attempts for 63 yards and 1 touchdown. Who up there received? Tyreek Hill had 7 receptions for 72 yards, 2 touchdowns, man. Good shit, Tyreek. Reed gonna do his thing. Did he play some defense? Just all tackles type deal. No fumbles. I don't see no fumbles. We ain't even gonna go over the Jets stats. We just gonna go one thing his ass do all game. Run with Belon Allen. 12 attempts for 32 yards, no touchdowns. Passing 71.0. Joe Flacco had 166 yards. That shit surprising, but he still got belt to ass, man. He still took that dub, 21-0. We're going to go over this ATL whole Atlanta game versus the Minnesota Vikings. Michael Paxton Jr. played with a 112.9 range, 232 yards and 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. That man was 9 for 17 for the field and 52% completion. Russia. Bijan Robinson had 15 attempts for 237 yards and 4 touchdowns. Oh my God, this motherfucker is a dog. Now that's how you play with that man. Receiving, Cal Pitts had 3 receptions for 135 yards and 1 touchdown. Drake London had 2 receptions for 56 yards and 1 touchdown. Damn, bro, that's crazy. Yeah, what's that? Xavier Watts had 2 picks. James Pierce Jr. had 1 pick. Okay, I see you. Linebacker. Okay, you got him playing linebacker over there. That's dope. Jesse Bates added 1 pick. And Torrey Anderson added 1 pick. That man played some defense and some offense. Had to get Minnesota the fuck out of town. Minnesota Vikings up in this bitch panicking. He ain't know what to do. J.J. McCaffrey played with 85.5 range, 386 yards in the air, 2 touchdowns and 6 picks. 15 for 27 from the field with a 55% completion. Jordan Madison only had 5 attempts for 35 yards. He added 1 touchdown. McCaffrey added that shit too. Receiving. Justin Jefferson had 6 receptions for 186 yards and 1 touchdown, and Jordan Addison had 4 receptions for 128 yards and 1 touchdown. Still wasn't enough. Atlanta beat the shit out those boys. Told theirs to get the fuck on. Up in Minnesota. They didn't give a fuck how cold it was. They said, you got it done. We gonna put belt to ass. Then you had New Orleans Saints versus New York Giants. We go over here, talk about this New York game. Both of their teams, man. Jackson Dart played with a 158.3 range. Damn. 265 yards, 3 touchdowns. That man was 16 for 20 for the field. Rushing. Tracy Jr. had 8 attempts for 52 yards. And Cam Skittybo, whatever the fuck his name, had 3 attempts for 38 yards, 1 touchdown. That man also had, Tracy Jr. had 2 touchdowns. I forgot to tell y'all that. And receiving, if you check that man receiving, that boy Theo Johnson had 5 receptions for 142 yards and 1 touchdown. Hyatt added 2 receptions for 37 yards, 1 touchdown. Malik Nurse had 3 receptions, 30 yards, and 1 touchdown. He was sharing the wealth out of it. He ain't get no fuck. He had 2 picks right there. Who was that? Phillips 2 pick. Newbin 1 pick. Simmons 1 pick. Holland 1 pick. Yeah, the Saints usually just didn't give a fuck. He was just at this point just throwing shit up. Spencer Rattler went out there looking like his ass playing fucking high school football with Justin Fields. 6.5 rate, 246 yards, 2 picks and 2 touchdowns to 5 picks. That man was 15 for 30 from the field with 50 completion percentage. Oh shit. That Russian wasn't there. It don't really matter, man. We ain't gonna talk about it. Brandon Cooks had 5 receptions for 128 yards, 1 touchdown. Juwan Johnson had 4 receptions, 57 yards, 1 touchdown. And that man ain't playing no defense. We don't even gotta talk about that. That's that, man. New York Giants get that win over the Saints. I think that was the division game. I don't know. I could be lying. Eagles put belt to ass over the Panthers. Cal McCoy had 115.8 range, 261 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That man was 24 for 33, 72% completion. Saquon Barkley had 6 attempts for 58 yards and 1 touchdown. Yeah, receiving, he just shared the wealth, if you could see. 7 receptions, 84 yards, no touchdown. Devontae Smith, 8 receptions, 80 yards, 1 touchdown. A.J. Brown, 3 receptions, 28 yards, 1 touchdown. 4 receptions, 55 yards, no touchdown. He was just throwing that bitch. And he played some defense. I bet he played some defense. Nope, he only had 1 pick. I thought he did. Yeah, Eagles prevail. Get that win, man. Get that quick win. Damn. Steelers versus the Browns. This was, an ass whooping. Shit. The Steelers, Will Howard went crazy. That motherfucker played with a 156.2, 442 yards, and 8 fucking touchdowns. Oh my God, this nigga is insane. This new Steelers user has been going crazy on every motherfucking body ever since I added him to the league. I love comp, but man, bro, your ass got to calm the fuck down. I'm gonna kick your ass by tomorrow. I'm just playing, bro. 13 attempts for 103 yards on the ground, man. Let's go to these receivers. DK Metcalf had 4 receptions for 181 yards and 3 touchdowns. Tyquan Thornton had 7 receptions for 136 yards and 2 touchdowns. Caleb Johnson had 7 receptions for 74 yards, 2 touchdowns. NFL youngboy George Pickens had 3 receptions, 51 yards, 1 touchdown. Just throwing that bitch. He ain't get no fuck. The Browns was delusional out there on the field. Southside ass ain't know what the fuck to do. He played some defense, added 2 picks. We ain't even gonna go over Southside stats. That shit ain't even gonna be cause for. Telling you. Hey, don't be laughing at my music. I like that song, bro. Hey, I'll see that. Anyway, we gonna start with the Seahawks and the Cardinals, man. No, that was a force, I believe. The Seahawks got that force. Bills at Rams. That's CPU. We ain't talking about that. We can talk about my game. Yeah, the Bears lost. That's me. Got my ass whooped. Brock Purdy just came to Chicago and say, fuck y'all. That man had played with a 154.6 range, 496 yards, and 6 touchdowns. I ain't play no fucking defense. Don't ask me what happened. I got my ass whooped. That was a fucking belt with leather on it. I don't know what the fuck to say. Rushing. Christian McCaffrey only added 11 attempts for 51 yards. I couldn't stop shit. This motherfucker Ricky had a Ricky day. It was Ricky day, wherever the fuck he was at. That man had 5 receptions for 133 yards and 3 touchdowns. Brandon Ayuk had 6 receptions for 128 yards and 1 touchdown. George Pickens had 5 receptions for 123, 2 touchdowns. This nigga kept here talking to me with this man right here. He ain't get no fuck, bro. It's still fuck you 49. I don't get no fuck. I'll see your ass again. Oh no, GG. He got in my head early, man. This opponent is a fucking troll. He make your ass mad on purpose just to get in your head. He definitely got my dumb ass. No excuses, man. I played bad this game. So shout out to him, man. He put the hands on my ass. I couldn't fight back. Charger Chiefs looked like that was a good game, man. They went at it. Let's go over these stats. Pat Mahomes played with a 79.6 range, 164 yards, 164 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 17 for 26 from the field, and 65 pass completion percentage. Rushing, Kareem Hunt added 11 attempts for 46 yards and 1 touchdown. Mitchell had one attempt for 3 yards and 1 touchdown as well. Receiving, Marquez Brown, 6 receptions for 67 yards. Travis Kelce added 1 touchdown himself, 4 receptions. And I think they pulled this shit off, bro. Over the Chargers, if I'm not mistaken. I think the Chiefs won this. Justin Herbert played with a 71.2 rating, 207 in the air, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. 19 for 39. That is terrible. What the fuck he was doing out there? That is terrible. That shit is horrible. Russia wasn't there. Quinn Johnson had a 7 receptions for 76 yards and 1 touchdown. Hampton had a 4 receptions, 47 yards, 1 touchdown. And it wasn't enough. The Chiefs put belt to ass to get that win over there. And last but not least, we got the Cowboys over the Cincinnati Bengals, man. Motherfucker won by a field goal. Good game, though. Joe Burrow, Joe Shiesty came out of that bitch play with a 99.5 range, 218 up in the air. No touchdowns, though. He had 16 for 23 from the field and a 69-yard pass completion percentage. Moss had 16 attempts for 51 yards and 2 touchdowns. And what's his name? Perry had 2 attempts for 10 yards and 1 touchdown. He was running that bitch. The receiving was not there. It ain't really matter. Cowboys, let's see what the fuck they did. Passing. All right, Dak played with 86.2, 266 in the air. No touchdowns, though. What the fuck? So this is just a run game. As you can see, Dak added 2 with his feet. Edwards added 1. This is just a running game and a defensive game. Guess who played the best defense won this shit? Let's see. Bengals. Yeah, he had a pick right there. Carter. Good shit. That's good shit, bro. Hee. Good shit. And that'll wrap it up for week 14, bro, as we approaching playoffs, bro. Y'all stay tuned type deal. We go over some of these stats real quick. Matter of fact, no, I'm not going over no stats this week. I'll go over stats the next broadcast, man. Y'all stay smooth. Let me get the fuck up out of there. Miami fucking 13-1, man. Somebody needs to post some water on his ass or something. Then they're gonna fire.